Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World of Warships. We are playing the Genova. The Genova is the new Tier 5 Italian cruiser. This is my first game in it, and I'll give you a quick impression. Also sharing his impression is one of my cats. His name is Booty Cat, and he's walking around here looking for something to snack on. I don't have any snacks for you. Say hello to the people. Anyway, let him go. Yeah. Genova. So, unless you've been living under a rock, you'll know that the Italian cruisers have this new SAP, which is some sort of armored piercing, semi-armored piercing shells. Can't start a fire. Don't quite know the point of it. It's probably a counter DD. I don't see myself playing these things, but anyway, it's a couple of directives that you have to do. Finish the directives, spend the Italian coin things, tokens, whatever you want to call it, and got the Genova. Did the standard upgrades, damage control. It's only a 3-point captain in it, which is also annoying, and my cat's got his butt. It's got his butt in the camera. 203mm guns, but only 2 per turret, 4 turrets, so a total of 8 guns. Speed seems to be alright, 34.5 knots. Not running any speed flags. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this. So as you can see, the SAP has a red shell tracer. Both of us are firing it. I think that's some Giovanni or something ship. Didn't check the name completely before I did this voiceover, but it plays a fairly important role towards the end of the match. So they're fast. It could probably make for a fairly decent DD hunter, but as I've been finding with a lot of ships, even up to tier 9 at the moment. Earlier today I had a match with my Zumo, and I was being face tanked by a Yamato, and I was bouncing AP on the front of a Yamato, so I had to switch to HE. Without the ability to get HE and fires, it really does limit your damage potential. This ship does have 2 torpedo launchers. I think it's 2 torpedoes per launcher. Not brilliant, but they've got an 8-kilometer range, 47 knot speed. Not what I would call stellar. Also, I haven't played a tier 5 match in forever. So, while Julio Cesar, and actually I own the Julio Cesar, takes care of the enemy Genova. So currently at the moment I'm hugging a bit of an island. I'm seeing this as a non-HE firing light cruiser. Ooh, there's a destroyer. That's an okay, let's see how good these shells are. 2 penetrations, 4,800. Not bad, not bad. So as I said, that probably could make a good destroyer hunter. It's fairly fast. At this tier, I would think it needs something like hydroacoustics at least to fulfill that role. And a lot of the players that were taking part in the beta testing and PTS like Majash, etc., those guys were all saying that the Italian cruisers in their current form are underwhelming. If I want to play an underwhelming ship, I would play my Hipper. And yeah, not in the mood for that. Also, on a side note, I probably need to shave again. Okay, so there is a Dunkirk, 800 torpedo, ricochet, shit. Okay, alright, well, I have a faint suspicion these things, like the Furitako, etc. Oh, there goes a Furitako. Like the Furitako has a citadel the length of the ship, and therefore you want to stay far, far away from the citadel. Oh, I'm on 2 fires. Who the fuck did that? Shit. Alright, so the guns have a terrible long reload. It's like 20 seconds. It is so underwhelming. I am literally okay. Well, at least 4 penetrations, up to 11,000 damage. If I had worked hard to research the ship or anything, I would be severely unimpressed. I look, for example, at my Dallas, a tier 6, or my Helena, tier 7, or any. Okay, so I can't compare those. They don't have 205s, but oh shit, there's a destroyer right in front of me. Start reversing. He is going to send torpedoes my way. Turret traverse isn't too ridiculously slow. Okay. Thanks for coming. Have a nice day. Torpedoes should be there. They are. Torpedoes should be appearing fairly soon. And because I have a brain and I didn't turn or anything, I should be able to avoid most of them. But now broadsiding to that battleship, not a good idea. There Julio Cesar takes out on the other Genova on our team, but we seem to be doing alright. I don't know. Yeah. 20-second reload on 205s. Even if you look at something like the Omaha, I think the Omaha is a far better ship than this. Furitako, if you can understand and get 2,000 per hit there, not bad. So if you can understand the Furitako and how to play the Furitaka from the Japanese line, I think it is a far better cruiser. This thing is very underwhelming. I'll try to remember the Russian cruisers. The Russian cruisers have never been. Ooh, hit the brakes. Okay, thank you very much. 3.7. You've got concealment for 3 points. How the ladies and gentlemen, you've ever asked why I absolutely despise this thing? And that's a cruiser. That's not even that's a cruiser. And he had concealment 3.7. Are you insane? No captain skills are that good. Okay, well, anyway, so I managed to dodge death there. We've got a slight lead on cap points, 432 to 334. But yeah, I'm really not impressed with this ship. I'm at 20,900 damage, and you know my usual rule is if I can do my HP in damage, I see it as a decent map. So I kind of want to see what my spotting range and everything is here. Okay, so that's at Montecucci. There's torpedoes, 8 kilometers. Alright, so I need to get a little bit closer to him. The firing arcs for the torpedoes are pretty decent. He's detected me, but he is just taking center salvo off somewhere else. Alright. Now, time to engage some bait him. 4,800 damage, and turn away, and hopefully he turns a little bit towards me, runs straight into the torpedoes. Somebody takes a big chunk from him there. Okay, so with battleships, aim for the superstructure, then try and aim for the hull, unless you can hit the nose. And those torpedoes might hit, and he sees them a little bit too late. 6,000 damage, 2 torpedo hits. Underwhelming. Underwhelming to say the least. But let's see. What fucking island is now my way? The tiniest of islands. 6,600 more damage. I'm at 50,000 damage done. I do not think I'm going to survive this little scrap. It's a shitty cruiser versus 2 battleships. Ooh, there's that Montecucci thing. He's come out to play. Yeah. Time to get the hell out of there. Alright, 3,200. Oof, and he takes me out. Alright, so 54,000 damage. Not bad. They've got 3 battleships left. 1 cruiser. We have 5 battleships and a cruiser left. I don't know what to think of this ship. I don't like the idea that you can't start a fire. I went through the British line with all their AP, and like you saw with the Edinburgh, eventually I just stopped playing that line and I deleted it. It's kind of pointless. The meta is shifting a bit too much, and you unfortunately do need HE. Even with my Vladivostok. So I'm really at the moment struggling to play in the Vladivostok. But the 408 that it has got 47% HE chance. So as we move over to look at the Julio César, I actually have the Julio César. I have a fairly decent captain in my Julio César. It's one of the few ships that I've got Kraken in. And this thing is tier 6, tier 7, maybe in a tier 5 body. It is so OP, it's not even funny. It's a really good ship. Credit making potential isn't what it should be, but if you want to have fun, if you want to buy good tier 5 premium, I don't know if it's even on offer anymore. The Julio César, when it was available, was a good purchase. During one of my long breaks from wargaming and playing things like Division 2 and Destiny, I got a mail and it said, hey, log in, you've got some free stuff waiting for you. And I downloaded the client, logged in, and hey, there was a Julio César. Played it for a few months, and then I went on to other games again. It's before I started the channel. The torpedo meta and the destroyer meta just got a bit too much. And we all know how I feel about destroyers. Jeez, these guys are chatting in the chat. Okay, so Texas has taken Montecucci. Texas has taken care of the Montecucci. I said that with a straight face. And it is this Julio César, and he is trying to angle, but I think he is just being out pummeled by this Iron Duke. It's trying to just keep the cap reset. I mean, the cap cannot count down for the Iron Duke. And Ismail takes care of the enemy Julio César. Ismail was an interesting ship. Sign up was just borderline OP. For its tier, it was borderline OP. Julio César is... It's a good ship, but I think the Iron Duke is a little bit stronger, and now he's gonna unfortunately swinging to bring all his guns in, and he's doing well though. And unfortunately, he's just didn't turn enough. But he kept the cap reset for long enough that our team almost has the entire cap. We still have 4 battleships, 1 cruiser versus their battleship. So yeah, what do I think of that cruiser? So, talking about the Omaha, here's the Omaha. I honestly think the Omaha is a better ship. 203s, they can start fires. You put a couple of fire flags on this thing, and you are bound to make somebody from tier 5 to tier 7, you're bound to make their days kind of unpleasant. Also, 3 torpedoes per tube, 2 torpedo launchers. We cap out. So, what do I think of the ship? Genova, it's like an Alfa Romeo, very pretty to look at, but not something I would buy. Team score, I did alright, fourth from the top in experience, but Julio Cesar did really, really good. Credit earning potential, I got about 200,000 credits there. It's not the ugliest looking ship, but and I'm using one of the Halloween cameras, but yeah. I'll play it a little bit and I'll give it a more of a try, but I don't think this is going to be one of those ones that I'm going to keep and play. It's probably going to go like an ARP just in my stable, and like you can see, I've got Adrenaline Rush and Priority Targets on the Commander. A couple of matches more and he should be a little bit better. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Genova. This is the first match in the Genova, and I'm going to try and do a little bit better in it. Played a little bit more, but like I said, at the moment, first match, not very impressed with it. Anyway, I will be back with some Apex gameplay, etc. soon. Take care and cheers.